Think we get going with this.
Hi. I brought you a surprise.
Hi, Kenny.
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I was in the neighborhood.
You should be in bed.
My best friend, he likes me in bed, stretched out with weights hanging from my legs. Very strange. You know how sensitive I am. Would I be here if it hurt?
Yeah.
So, what's going on? You getting a treatment or what?
Yeah, they should be bringing the machine in any minute. This happened too soon.
Why don't you let the doctor worry about that?
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I guess I got a little too much sun today.
I'm sorry.
Actually, we didn't spend a whole lot of time outdoors. You have to get home.
I will. I just didn't want you to be alone.
And hey, look, I appreciate the thought, but isn't someone going to be looking for you?
Doesn't matter. I'm going to stick around.
You know, this place must really regret the day the two of us ever set foot in Riverside. I mean, one's bad enough, but both of us together. It's a good thing you're not on the staff here anymore. They probably have you file an injunction. If you were still on the staff, I might never have met you. You better go.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
I know.
Thanks for the surprise. And thank you.
I love you.
I'm sorry about today.
Shh.
You never did get a chance to show me that sunset over the water.
Next time.
Go on. Go.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Barry, thanks. Good night.
Good night. You okay?
I love her. And I have made a mistake.
Soapnet means all new drama in prime time. 5 fresh episodes, 5 nights a week. Starting at 7 with The Young and the Restless, All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives. 5 fresh hours of drama and not one repeat. The Soapnet prime time lineup. Weeknights starting at 7 only on Soapnet. She's seen it all.
This is not my fault.
Of course not. It never is, dear.
Done it all.
I know all my years I've never even remotely run into something like this.
Owns it all.
I am doing what I think is best for my company.
And she's not about to let anyone take it away.
Can't anyone else see what's happening?
Get to know Catherine Chancellor, Grand Dame of Genoa City.
I think it just might be time for new leadership.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on Soapnet.
On this season's I Wanna Be a Soap Star, thousands auditioned, 10 competed, but only one.
Mikey, you are our soap star. Congratulations.
Got a contract role on One Life to Live.
I'm Mikey Jerome. I won Soap Star, and I'm coming to Landview.
Now you can catch Mikey on One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on Soapnet.
Gas, bloating, indigestion, constipation that comes and goes. I'm here to discuss how irregular bowel movements can affect your health. If you're not having normal bowel movements every day, you can suffer from a buildup of toxins that cause upset stomach, constipation, excess gas, or intestinal discomfort. Plus, you could be holding up to 4.5 pounds of fecal waste if you're going to the bathroom just once a day. Even more unwanted weight if you're going less often. That's why I recommend Colon Flow.
Being irregular, it's just a horrible feeling. You feel tired, you feel sluggish, you feel weak.
Colon Flow helps you eliminate waste and toxins that do not need to be in your body.
With Colon Flow, immediately I saw a difference.
I feel actually fantastic since I started taking Colon Flow. You really feel just like you're cleaning your body out, and that feels great.
Non-prescription Colon Flow is scientifically formulated to help restore normal bowel functions without the harsh effects of laxatives. All natural Colon Flow works gently with your body to eliminate toxic waste and help you live a happier and healthier life.
I feel a lot lighter. I have a lot more energy. I feel a lot more clean. I just feel like I have more clarity. And overall, just my general health feels a lot better.
In addition to being cleansed, I have a regularity that I haven't had for quite a few years. And that, to me, is a wonderful thing.
This is an incredible product that just continually is keeping me regular.
It's so simple and it's so easy. And why wouldn't you want your system to be cleaned out? Why? Why not?
Don't let unwanted fecal matter weigh you down. Start feeling lighter and cleaner with Colon Flow now.
Call toll-free to order 1-800-924-1930. That's 1-800-924-1930. Call 1-800-924-1930.
What do you mean?
Gillian. I love her. I mean, honestly, love her in a way I haven't loved anyone in my life. And I have really messed up on this one, Bear.
How?
By letting it happen. I had no business getting her mixed up in this.
Come on, she loves you.
I'm dying, Barry.
Don't.
Hey, that's how it is, and there's no way to change it.
What are you doing, Kenny?
And she loves him, too, you know.
Yeah?
Well, it's another thing I miscalculated. She may never marry Frank, I don't know. But she does love him, and she's committed to him. And he's a good man, and he's going to be around a lot longer than I am.
Knock it off.
Just the facts, ma'am. Isn't that what you always say? Come on, do your Joe Friday imitation for me.
Just keep talking, huh?
Well, I thought that I could keep her apart from this part of it. I thought we had a lot to give each other, and, well, I could love her and then gently disengage myself and move on and out of her way before the heavy trouble started. Then I saw her face this morning when I got sick. Again just now. She's hurting, Barry. And she's scared. And it's going to be like that for the next few months. I just don't want to do that to her.
It'll be okay.
I don't want her sitting here by my bedside, holding my hand, waiting. I don't want to watch her face.
Kenny, that is her choice.
I want to see her the way she was this morning on the beach, with the wind. Or that night in London when we walked along the Thames. There was no moon, but she shone in the darkness like the lights of the city on the river. You see, I've known her that way. And it's in that way that I want to end it, not here.
I'll be right back, Mr. Jones.
And not with that damn thing.
Don't do it.
You know the problem with you, buddy? You can't stand endings.
You okay?
Yeah, well, I would like to get started with the treatment.
Hang on. Should be back in a minute.
I didn't realize it would get to this point so soon. Yeah, I was warned, but guess I let myself start believing and thought the treatments could work indefinitely.
You still got time.
I'm gonna miss her.
Hi.
Where the hell have you been?
I told you I was spending the day in the library. Why?
The library closed 2 hours ago.
Well, I decided to walk home. It was such a beautiful night after being in the stacks all day, and I did stop for a sandwich on the way. I'm sorry. Something wrong?
Yeah, I would say so.
Hello, Mrs. Woodard. Are you busy?
No, not really. Come on in, Michael.
I guess I should have called first, but I didn't think about it till I got off work. There's a new guy on the bar, and I want to talk to you about the money. I gotta settle it.
Your college money?
No, it's your money. I'm giving it back.
Oh, you most certainly are not, but that's a very sweet thought.
I'm not sweet. Please don't pat me on the head. I'm sorry. I only meant that...
I know exactly what you meant. Won't you sit down, Michael? Let me get you a drink.
No, thanks. Our deal was that you would pay for my college if I would stop seeing Kim. Well, now that she's married, that doesn't make any sense. She's married to Dr. Bolak. I'm no problem. I'm no threat.
But...
and right now, I have a money order for $4,348.95, which leaves me owing you $651.05, which I will pay back to you $100 a month, if that's okay with you.
Michael,
Look, I know you know that the money went for more than registration fees. Well, that's true. My mother got a very good winter coat. So did I, and a jacket. The point of all that is that I can account for what I spent and what I did. I kept my side of the bargain. I didn't go near Kim. I didn't lay eyes on her. It just doesn't make any sense now.
Now, will you sit down, please? Huh, that was very businesslike.
Oh, good. I wanted to get that straight.
You made yourself perfectly clear. Bet you feel a hell of a lot better, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I was feeling pretty strange with Kim being a married lady. Me taking the money for no reason.
Yeah. It would seem it hasn't been easy for you to take this money from the very beginning, would it?
No, I had a lot of bad feelings.
Well, after all, I did pay you, in a way, not to love my daughter, didn't I? Michael, may I speak my mind freely?
Sure.
You and I had a contract. Now, after the fact, the situation has changed, but the contract is still binding in my book, and I intend to honor it.
No, Mrs. Woodard,
what? $5,000 is yours, and there will be $5,000 each year for 3 years hereafter. My tax accountant has already dealt with it,
Mrs.
Michael.
Woodard, there is no way you're going to support me through college. I'd rather burn the money than take it.
Oh, Michael, for heaven's sakes. You can't afford pride like this right now. You need an education. You are young and bright and
Forget it.
upwardly mobile.
I can do it. I tend bar. I'll go to school nights. You know, you keep your money, and I will keep my friend. What am I doing? I mean, I'm very grateful. This money meant a lot. It opened a lot of doors, but I've got to do it myself. Thank you anyway. Thank you very much.
Michael, she told me.
What?
Kim. She told me that she went to see you. She told me that she was determined that you'd still be friends.
I never talked to her until yesterday.
Ah, yes. But then you did, and now you feel that you've broken your side of the contract. And you're going to keep on breaking it because you think Kim needs your friendship. So you're going to forfeit the money. My. An awful lot of very courtly attitudes you have there.
You're laughing at me, Mrs. Woodard. I don't like it. Our deal is off. We understand each other. Thank you for your time.
Michael, I am not laughing at you.
Okay, fine.
If anything, I'm admiring you. And I'm very glad that you're back in my daughter's life. You are a good friend. I've learned that much. And right now, I'd like to apologize to you if anything I've done in the past months has insulted you. It was not intended.
Well, thank you.
And the $5,000 for the next 3 years is canceled. Michael, you're not supposed to look so happy when you lose a lot of money.
Well, it wasn't mine to lose.
Yes, it was. And this $5,000 is not canceled. As I said before to you, we had a contract, and I honor my contracts. That's how I do business, Michael. Now, if you'll accept this as a compromise, then I will consider the matter settled. No more conditions, no debts, no strings. I don't owe you anything, you don't owe me anything. We're both free and clear, all right?
I don't know.
Compromise.
Yeah, okay.
Kevin, if Diggy comes by, don't warn her I'm here.
Jeff and Katie are dishing. Bree and John Paul are talking. And Laura and Jason are spilling. Find out what's happening on your favorite soaps. Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway host Soapnet reveals ABC Soap Secrets. Today at 12 on Soapnet. Who's the fairest of Pine Valley? Cosmetics queen Erica Kane? Or her once estranged daughter, Kendall Hart? Maybe it's her persistent coworker, Babe Carey, or her rags to riches mama, Crystal Chandler. The title could also go to Survivor Dixie Cooney. Can't decide who gets the crown? Watch All My Children, weeknights on Soapnet. Tonight on Soapnet, a teenager's worst nightmare. I'm pregnant. By a guy who loves someone else, and she's afraid to tell her parents.
I am in no way ready to be a mom. Can I just end the pregnancy?
Watch General Hospital, tonight at 10 on Soapnet.
Concerned about bad breath? Listerine Pocket Packs dissolve in seconds, killing bad breath germs to freshen your breath instantly. Listerine Pocket Pack strips. Kill the germs, get instant fresh breath.
Watch this.
Windex. It's so powerful it starts to work even before you wipe, because everyone loves a streak-free shine. Windex is best on glass.
By wearing this bracelet, we make more than just a fashion statement. It shows we're joining the American Heart Association and Kellogg's Smart Start Healthy Heart in the fight against heart disease. To get yours, look on specially marked packages of Smart Start.
Lashes too intense for the shy. Intense XXL by Maybelline New York. 2 steps of microfiber lengthened to the max. Now build 10 times the volume. X-rated lashes. Get it on. Intense XXL.
Working from home changed my life.
It all started when I was referred by this free service.
With all the money I made working from home, I bought a new home. This is the one website you have to visit.
Put your computer to work now.
All you need is a computer and a little belief in yourself.
I'm making $5,000 a month.
I make over $7,000 a month working part-time.
I love the lifestyle my home business offers, and the money's great too.
Log on to 29venture.com now.
Eat all you want, don't exercise, and still lose the weight? Come on, that doesn't work. But here's something that does. Introducing Flush the Fat with Internal Flush. Internal Flush flushes out that bloated feeling in your midsection.
I lost 75 pounds on this program. It worked for me and countless others.
Flush the Fat with Internal Flush acts quickly. It'll jumpstart any diet within the first few days.
I think Flush the Fat with Internal Flush works.
Flush the Fat. Get that sexy waist you've always wanted. Don't wait.
You're always telling your friends about DirecTV, right? So why not get paid for it? Help us spread the word, and we'll give you $100. Your friends not only get DirecTV's top-ranking service, they can get a free DirecTV Plus DVR and a free portable DVD player. And you get a $100 credit on your DirecTV bill. Got a lot of friends? No problem. There's no limit on how many referrals you can make. Just go to directv.com/refer or call 1-866-GIFT2YOU. Now that's friendship.
Why don't you tell me what's going on? Just say it.
Faith. Faith and drinking. Faith and you.
She's drinking.
She started the day with a trip to the beach house. Right? She ends the day sky high and mumbling about you. Now guess what happened in between?
I don't think I know how to begin.
Well, I just spent about an hour with her.
And you talked?
In a way, yeah.
Frank, do you think maybe you could start with what she said? I mean, there's a lot.
Well, I gather this has been going on between you for quite some time. I had no idea. I don't see how I could be that close to you and not realize that.
Because it didn't involve you. Can you believe that this didn't touch you?
Yeah, of course.
Do you mean that?
Yeah. Well, I know a little about brothers and sisters, but you see, I just got very frustrated because there was not a damn thing I could do. I needed you there to interpret this. She tried to explain it to me, but I couldn't understand. She was basically incoherent.
Look, I'm feeling a little incoherent myself.
Well, let me lay it out for you. A day or two ago, I suggested to Faith that she get out of that house. Get out and get some sun or something. So this morning, she stops by the office. She says she's taking my advice. She wants you and I to go with her, right? And I explained to her, I said, you know, you were involved in the law library. No one can get a hold of you. I wanted to go, but I couldn't. I had too much work to do with the office. So she went off alone. Later that afternoon, she calls Ryan's, and I happened to answer it. And, honey, I didn't even recognize her voice. She was that far gone.
She couldn't tell you why.
No, not clearly. She tried. It was something to do with you somehow. A lot about growing up, jealous of her older sister, you being the shining light, her being the good little girl. I don't know. She wanted to say more, but she ended up passing out.
Frank, is she alone now?
As far as I know, yeah. When I left her, she was asleep. I figured she'd be safe. I don't know, honey. Do you want to go home or you want to just go on over?
No, I think I would like to talk to her by myself.
All right. All right, I'll make some coffee and I'll stay out of your way, believe me.
Frank, I think you should stay here.
How come?
I just feel like she might have some sort of inhibitions around you if she couldn't talk to you this afternoon.
Well, the reason why she couldn't talk to me this afternoon is she was drinking very heavily.
Oh, right, but she's probably sobered up by now.
Not necessarily. She really tied one on. I mean that. You may need an extra pair of hands.
And if I do, I'll call you.
Jill, do you know what the real issue is here?
Yeah, I think I have some idea. Look, she's angry. I know that much.
Oh, yeah. I guess maybe it's because your career is growing every day and hers isn't. Maybe, well, I know she still resents that Westheimer business. Maybe she sees you taking the spotlight.
Taking everything.
I don't know, these sibling things. But why is it hitting her now? Tell me that.
Frank, all I can do is ask her.
You sure you're up to this?
No, but,
I didn't even get to ask you, how was your day?
it was good and bad. I better go. I love you.
Hey. I'll be a lot nicer when you get back.
No, you don't have to be nice to me.
Yeah? Well, you're a saint. You're pretty, too. Even after 8 hours in the library. You believe that?
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on Soapnet.
Can't get enough of Nick and Phyllis?
I'll never forget what we shared.
It'll be a good memory.
Want to see more between Sharon and Brad?
I'll always be there for you, Sharon. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Need to watch Y&R at night and don't know where else to turn?
You don't seem to understand the seriousness of this situation, young man.
No need to panic. Now you can get your Y&R fix 5 nights a week.
I'm gonna make you the happiest woman on the face of the earth.
Catch same-day episodes of Y&R coming up next.
All right, count me in.
Only on Soapnet.
Dear Soapnet, we applaud the fact that you're airing classic 90210 episodes on Labor Day. You want to devote 6 hours telling us who you think we are. But we already know each one of us is a brain, an athlete, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. See us how we see us. Go back to school with 90210. This Monday starting at 11 and again at 5 on Soapnet. Sincerely, West Beverly High.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
It's amazing, I mean, to go to the mailbox and you get $10,000, $50,000 checks.
I was buried in debt, and I was sitting around one day and I saw an SMC commercial. I felt confident that this would work. My best year gross, I did about $350,000. I was making more money than I ever made in my life.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Call 1-800-605-0576.
Hello, Kevin. Roger.
Yes? Dee, it's only me. Kevin, I just startled her. It's okay.
How could you do that?
Well, I think you needed to call Barry's ex, and I figured if you had the number...
How could you scare me like that?
I had to. I could only be 90% sure you'd see the number, and I could be 100% sure if I watched. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you were hiding and you loved it. You're out of your mind.
No, on the contrary, Dee. You would have walked out had you seen me. At least this way I've managed to communicate.
Something wrong with you, Roger, and I'm going to have Kevin throw you out now. Kevin!
I asked Kevin not to disturb us.
How dare you?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm just a decent human being.
You know, Bobby was right. He says you're in some kind of shock because of our divorce. That's why you made that scene in my office tonight. Why you told all those lies about Barry. But to come after me here and to terrify me and to write strange letters...
Not a letter. A telephone number. Delia, call it. Find out what is a lie and what isn't.
To actually hide like a child? Roger, I'm afraid for you. I think something snapped.
And I think Barry Ryan has had more women than Bluebeard.
You let me worry about that, okay? Now, would you like me to have Johnny or Maeve take you home?
I personally know of 2.
How about the police?
Elizabeth knows others.
You know, it's really hard to be nice to such a hostile person. And it's hard to remember that you're hostile because you're hurt. Would you try to understand that I did not divorce you to hurt you? I divorced you so that I could be happy with Barry Ryan.
Delia, call Elizabeth.
Roger, mind your own business. And stop messing up Maeve's kitchen, okay?
Good, at least you're starting to listen.
I'm starting to hate you.
Well, that's a cross I'm just going to have to bear.
I told you before, I had a long talk with Elizabeth, and I heard her whole nasty story about Barry, and I could care less because I know what really happened.
Not stories. Stories. Plural.
You're sick, you know that? Stories. Stories. There was one woman named Aviva, and Elizabeth drove Barry to
That
her.
ain't the way I heard it.
Okay, what did you hear? Tell me so I can laugh.
I talked to Elizabeth. She referred in a general way to a number of ladies that came before her and a number of ladies that came after her, and I'm sure that she will fill in the details.
Barry's got a harem, right?
Well, at the very least, he has a pair.
A pair. You don't mean...
I don't mean a pair of white doves, baby.
Don't call me baby. Now, what are you talking about?
Dee, you're going to have to investigate yourself. Use your head. Call Elizabeth.
I always use my head. And it tells me that Barry's wonderful. And you're just mean and petty and jealous. This is what I think of Elizabeth Schrank Ryan. And this is what I think about you. Now, will you get out of my life?
With pleasure, Delia. You are walking into a lot of misery, and you deserve every bit you can have, baby.
From the first day of school to the final goodbye, catch 6 hours of classic 90210 moments, including a cast reunion special. This Labor Day, go back to school with 90210. Monday starting at 11 and again at 5 on Soapnet.